What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction. I'm back with some more hardcore. And we're back with another tune from the early Hardcore Machine EP 2024 on Rave Instinct, one of Painbringer's labels, which I didn't actually know for a while. I knew Painbringer Music was his label, but yes, apparently he also runs Rave Instinct. And this is Rave Instinct 6, as I mentioned in the previous reaction. And we're going to listen to his tune Afterglow, originally from this 2017 fucking hardcore limited release on Mokum, the mighty Mokum, and this is number 12. And the only reason I'm not going to react to the original by Painbringer first, which is fantastic, is because of all my copies of the fucking hardcore limited series. There's around 30, I have nearly all of them. I think I have like 26 of them. But of all the releases, only this one, thankfully I guess, but unfortunately in this case, has a bit of surface noise on both sides. Now, it's not unlistenable, it doesn't make them unusable, and indeed I think I've used the original Afterglow on or in one of my mixes before, but if you've been around vinyl for a long time, if you've been a DJ for a long time, you can hear these things, and there's like this soft sea of light fuzz, light static that you can hear when the track is playing, which sort of like softens or deadens the crisp sound that the track is supposed to have. Now, I bought this new, I think it was probably just something in the shipping, maybe, the record was moving around a lot in the package, maybe there was something when it actually got pressed or maybe initially put into the packaging, I'm not sure. As I said, it's not unusable, and perhaps at some point I will come back and react to the original Afterglow by Painbringer. But thankfully, my copy of the early Hardcore Machine EP does not have that issue, and we're going to listen to the Chosen Few remix. Now, Chosen Few is one of the all-time hardcore godfathers. I think his first releases on Mokum were in 1993, when hardcore/Gabber was really finding its feet and beginning to become this force that it became. So he's been around for a long time. I saw him perform at a party here in California. I want to say it was like 2017, maybe 2015. I went to a couple hardcore parties during those years, and he performed at one of them, I think along with BuzzFuzz. I'm trying to remember exactly who was there. Rotterdam Terrorcore was like supposed to play there, but then they didn't play there. There was a bit of drama. No need to go into that, but ultimately he's still around, still producing, and as I said, this remix of his is from 2024, so shout out to both Painbringer and to Chosen Few. This is originally by Painbringer Afterglow, and we're hearing here the Chosen Few remix. Wicked bass line, drum and bass rhythms, and then suddenly the emotional and melodic scope of the tune. Baseline shift.
We came, now you must come with us.
Wicked. I especially do love that section at the end. Now, the acid work is maybe my favorite part of the tune in terms of the ingredients. It almost sounds like this live electrical wire that's, transmitting some signal, which is a bit like more than capacity. The machine can't hold the acid intensity. But that part where it all cleans up, there's a bit of hanging suspense ambience. And then that line, which I can only assume comes from one of the Hellraiser movies, meaning it wouldn't be out of place on the Cenobite label, but that, like, you solved the box, which again is why I'm thinking it comes from Hellraiser. So we came for you, now you must come with us, which, is very ominous, even if you don't know the essence or the, sort of premise of the Hellraiser movies. But yes, definitely a really standout moment, and I love the way it just fires back in, heavy bass line, that classic distorted Gabber bass line and drive, but it's relatively simple. It doesn't have, sort of the big keyboard melodies, and I like those too. So there's no part of this that I don't like, but for whatever reason, the direct and ominous simplicity of that moment in the latter stages makes it my favorite part of the track. So yeah, do let me know what you think of this one. Shout out to Chosen Few, shout out to Painbringer, shout out to Rave Instinct, shout out to Hardcore Vinyl in 2024 and beyond. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.